Well, hello guys, it's me, Rectonish here, and I'm bringing another update on another racing game, and this time it's going to be Project Cars. And basically, if you haven't heard of Project Cars, it's a really interesting, it has a really interesting backstory behind it. Basically, it's a crowdfunded game, and basically, that's what it is. Basically, it's funded by developers and by basically just the community that wanted the game. And so there's no real publisher, it's not a AAA game, and it's nothing like that. So it's actually really interesting because you can actually technically buy into it right now. You just donate and you actually get a stake in the game. So it's not a Kickstarter game where you get nothing back except the game. You get the game and you get other things on top of that. But basically, yeah, it's really interesting because when I first heard this, I was like, but aren't they releasing on console? So when they need like some how would they distribute this and so on. So they gained Bankai Games, I think, to Bankai Namco Games to distribute it. So yeah, that kind of tipped off a lot of people thinking, oh no, you've got like a AAA developer, yada yada. But basically, nothing like that. They're just distributing. They're not really on the actual development cycle, but or not involved in development. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So let's continue on to the game. The very interesting thing is how it utilizes literally every technology it can. The game looks gorgeous. If you see the game running as you are seeing right now, it looks ridiculous. Like the trailer you're seeing, as far as I'm aware, is all in-game footage, as said in the video on the bottom thing. It said basically it's all in-game footage, and I think they've worked more on the game, made it look even better, and it just looks amazing. So we've got the looks covered. The game also sounds amazing, so let's keep that in mind. So we've got the sound covered. Anyway, so the most interesting thing about this game is how it takes on simulation. It gives you literally access to like NASCAR cars, prototype cars, it literally gives you access to every sort of car, LMP1 races, LMP1 races, and other sort of like rally type cars. That it gives you access to Grand Touring cars, anything like F1 cars, F3 cars, you name it, it will give you access to it. The people have been asking for bike speak. We haven't actually seen anything about that, but I would be surprised if there isn't. There's about over 67 confirmed cars. There's more probably somewhere around. But it's really interesting to see because they keep releasing more and more cars, and I believe this game is going to turn out really well. Personally, there's a lot of F1 cars actually. It seems to really have a good mix of them in here with other things. Porsche is sadly not going to be here. It looks like we've got Rough again, but I guess the only sad thing here right now is the lack of really Porsche. But I really hope they do come around sometime because I want to have a 918 in this game. I want to have a Ferrari. I think we've seen a Ferrari F1 car in here, so that would be nice. So and it would just be a nice gesture really, because it's just like 918's only been appearing in like Need for Speed, and it kind of sucks really because EA's just hogging the rights to it, and now we can't have him in actual racing games because really the 918 just was being wasted in Need for Speed Rivals because I just went past it when I'll have the P1 because it's faster. Simple as. It's like all the Enzo. It really had no point being there. It was just like, well, let's put a car in here. Yeah, that. Oh, great. It has no handling characteristics of its own in that game either, so it's a bit pointless. But yeah, so there's loads of tracks confirmed. Like I'm gonna put the whole list into There's into the bottom, but it's gonna have fictional tracks. It's gonna have karting tracks. There's not gonna be any tracks. Don't worry. There's gonna be loads of licensed tracks, like in the 50s. It's just ridiculous. This is not even including different circuit layouts. This is just tracks. It's just insane. I really hope more cars are added, obviously, but since it's a crowdfunding game, it probably will be, and really hope they don't rip us off on DLC. I don't think they will, because they're not really a AAA developer, so it's not being AAA developed, so it shouldn't really try to hog our money really quickly. Yeah, but the game looks amazing. It is actually insane. And also, the really interesting thing is how it supports 4K. This is one of those games that actually supports 4K and 12K gaming, which is even better. Like, it's basically if you don't know what 12K is, it's 4K surround. So with like basically 3 monitors, and it runs that really well. It also supports the Oculus Rift. It also supports Nvidia Shield, which is a portable gaming handheld sort of thing. And yeah. The platform's been released on obviously the Xbox One, the PS4, the PC, Steam OS, blah blah blah. So just and also the Wii U, but the Wii U's been kind of delayed till 2015. So kind of sucks there really for the Wii U owners. But personally, I don't know how you could probably you needed the Wii U pad would probably be a bit weird to use for this game. So I'm thinking you're going to need an actual controller to buy with it. But I think most people that own the Wii U probably already own them. But yeah, so other things obviously are that I seem really good about this. Basically, just literally everything about this game seems great. I don't see really many flaws with it. Also, the developer seems to have a very nice sense of humour, as they say, "Oh, we've released this game called Flappy Cars," and you can buy $50 in-app purchase and to get the developer's phone number and tell him how much it sucks, which is great. And it goes and there's a sequel called Project Cars, which is improved in every way. So it's nice to see some humour from a developer once in a while rather than just mocking to talk. It's actually quite refreshing. But yeah, so there's that, and there's other things that basically I would talk to you about, like how many tracks have been confirmed. I personally think there's also, oh yeah, by the way, in the track section there's also coast to coast roads. They're fictional coast to coast roads, but they're based on real life scenery, basically, obviously, but just made to look slightly better. Yeah. Also, one thing I didn't tell you is about the developers. So originally, developers are basically it's Slightly Mad Studios. They're originally from they originally made Need for Speed Shift, which people can have mixed reactions about. For me, the game was good. I just have a moral issue with it because it's called Need for Speed basically because it had Need for Speed on it, and it was supposed to be simulator, and then it had NOS, and I was just thinking, why is this necessary? Like, I think EA pretty much pushed them to put NOS in it. Don't worry, NOS is not in this game. If it is, it's going to be actual NOS, not like, oh, recharge, yeah, this is great. So yeah, that'd be nice. Basically, just to get rid of the NOS. It has no right in simulation, especially track racing. It just looks wrong. Hopefully, there's going to be like car modifications in here as well, because it's going to kind of suck if it isn't. But you have a huge selection of cars. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, I mean, not rather than selection, but rather than like the variety of what you can drive. Because you can go from a normal SLS AMG Coupe to an SLS AMG 3, or you can go to its predecessor, the CLK LM, which it's just ridiculous. And there was also the Sober C6 before that. It's just the game looks amazing, really. It's just all the things that have been added. It's like it's really hard to keep up with the thing. It's like if you look through, there's also always constantly new things being revealed. Like there's look on the page of the developers, Project Cars on Facebook, or just look on the website. There's so much information I might have missed. It's just really interesting. I would read out to you the whole list of things, but I do think I'll probably give you a few like nice tracks. But, let's see. So there's also karting circuits, which is quite good because they've got like probably gonna have karting cars. But it's like imagine taking out something like a Veyron Ram, or a McLaren MP4, which would be pretty good. Sad they renamed it as 12C, but whatever. Basically, yeah. So that's the other thing, and it's actually ridiculous. Like, and also don't think that all the track. Basically, there's historic tracks involved. There's new tracks involved, and it's just I don't know like how to just. Basically, if we went through the whole list, this would take so long. So I'm just going to leave it in the description for you guys. I just want to know what you guys think of this, because it's like I'm going to leave few gameplay videos. If you look at like the raiding footage on the Pokemon Acquirer, it looks ridiculously good. Like it just that is, it's pouring down with rain. It's just like the game. I really hope the game has really good handling. Also, you can actually, if you buy the if you buy the developer package, like if you actually like invest into the game, you can actually play the game yourself, which is really even better. So it's like you can actually try it out right now and see. But I think it's only on PC right now. You can only do it for PC really, rather than the Xbox One and stuff. So, or the PS4. I'm going to be getting it for the Xbox One. So you know, it seems not my sort of type of thing to invest into it, because like my PC will physically not run it. It will just melt in the process. So you know, guys, if you want to try it out, you know, go ahead. It's I think I'll leave a link to the description in the thing. And I think I'm not 100% sure if they're still doing it, but when I read this, they were doing it. So you know, if you had time for it, go ahead, check it out. It's really interesting. Also, I keep saying I'll leave the links. But right. sorry, that was just for some reason I couldn't talk. Basically, yeah. So it seemed interesting. It's nice to see a game that's crowd funded, and also develops pitching as well. And basically, the game looks amazing. It's just, it's actually I really want to see this game do well, because you know it's got so much potential, and it's just really sad for it not to work. And yeah, so I think also the gameplay footage you'll see on YouTube doesn't kind of do it justice, just to the fact that, you know, it looks great, seriously looks great, but it's more the fact is that they're compressed all to 720 or 7p or something, and you know, kind of really the compression kind of messes everything up, and it just looks bad. Worse in terms of. Also, there's other videos like comparing the project cars to real life. Like there's like driving an Empre down Laguna Seca, and then you know, basically comparing how they both look. The comparison is actually ridiculous. You should really check it out. I'll leave a link in the description anyway. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this this video. I would have waited for the call list like I do with my other games, but I personally believe you should check out the description, because basically, me just reading out call names for about 5 minutes is not very going to do anyone any good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. До свидания.